Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making some dividers for my planner. I had made some dividers a while back and I really love them. However, I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start over here. We are in Cricut Design Space in case you're not familiar. So we're going to start over here with the shapes. I'm going to grab a square. And I'm going to come over here and unlock it. And then I'm going to come up here and resize it. So 5.5 by 8.5. Alright, so we've got our planner page. And then we're going to come over here to images. And we're going to type in tab. And I know which tabs I want. Now I just have to find them. These are all sorts of tabs that, I wonder if view image set. Because I think it's odd that they just have that one. Oh, that's too much. Go back. All right. So, okay, I know I want this one. And then we're going to scroll down. I like this little half circle one. And I always seem to have, oh, here it is. And I do have to modify it. So I'm going to take those two. I'm going to insert images. And we're going to take this one and we're going to zoom way in. I'm going to go back over here to shapes and my square. And I'm going to move this over the way. Okay, so what? Actually, let me right click and send to the front because I think that'd be easier. And I think I want it right there because what I want it to do is I want it to cut right here where the two things meet, if that makes sense. You'll see here in a second. Okay, so now that we've got that right where we want it, I'm just going to click and highlight both of them. Then I'm going to come down here to the bottom right and click slice right there. And that gives you two little things, and then we do not need these, so I'm just going to highlight them and delete them. And I think I technically only need one, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to turn it, so I'm going to hit the shift key, and I'm going to grab this little thing here which turns it. So it turns it lovely like that. Okay, so I think my divider tabs right now are, I think they stick out about ½ inch. So we want them to be, I think about 4.4. Oh, I forgot to unlock it. Okay, so let's unlock it. And I think I want them to be about 1 inch high. So about 1 inch high by about 0.4. Yes, I think that's where we want it. Let me grab this. I think. All right, we're going to select both and align top. And I guess this part doesn't really matter which way you do it, but this is the way I like to do it. So I like to take my square and I like to duplicate it, and I need 10 dividers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then select all and duplicate again. Okay, sorry about that. I have headphones in, and I had a notification pop up that just scared the living crap out of me. All right, so we've got 10 of the little squares that are all 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to highlight all of them, and I'm going to align left and align top. You could just hit center, but since I've already got this little guy here made, I'm going to just send him to the front, and then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to make 10 little tabs. 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so all I did was click over here while holding down the shift key. So I've got 5, duplicate, and there should be 10. Now I'm going to take this guy, and I'm just going to highlight this tab and the page, my rectangles, and I'm going to align bottom. There we go. I'm going to move, I'm going to move those over to the side. I'm going to zoom out, and now I'm going to select all my little tabbies, and I'm going to align left, and then I'm going to come up here to align again, and I'm going to distribute vertically. And there goes all my little guys. Now I'm going to group them together for right now, just so that this works. I'm going to zoom in. Ugh, Cricut, come on now. This is the one thing that drives me nuts about this design space, is when you go to click to move your screen, it sometimes goes way crazy. Okay, so I've let me do that again. So I'm just going to highlight all my things, and I'm going to align top, and that should, oh crud, align bottom. Yeah, so everything's aligned perfectly. Now I'm going to come back over here to my layers panel. I'm going to click on the group of tabs, and I'm going to ungroup them. And now, so frustrating. I'm going to go ahead and just zoom out a little bit. Let's go back to 100%. And now with my shift key held down on my keyboard, I'm going to highlight just one, this top one, and this top square, and I'm going to weld them, and then I'm going to move it to the side. And now I'm going to select my second tab and the second thing and weld them, and we're just going to continue this until we are done. Alright, we have all our tabs made. So this is what it will look like in the end. Now I am going to move that to the side, and I am going to get another shape, another square, and I'm going to unlock it and redo my sizing again. And I'm actually going to duplicate this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, and then duplicate again. Highlight everything, come up here to align and center. Alright, and then I'm going to take this little guy, I'm going to move him to the front, I'm going to, where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I'm going to ungroup him. So over here on the right hand side, I've got him selected and I've got him ungrouped. And then I'm going to click the blue one and I'm going to delete him. And then I'm going to select this little brown one and we're going to make him 1 inch wide, I think. No, let's try 1.5 inches wide. I think so. Unlock. Make him 4 inches. I'm not sure. Let me look and see on my planner how wide these guys are. I think. Let's see here. I think they're 0.5 inches tall, so we're going to make them a little bit shorter. And I think it's probably 1.8. We'll see. I'm going to duplicate him 3 times. I'm going to take and select this one and this one. I'm going to align right. And then I'm going to select this one. Yeah, I can see. Align bottom, distribute horizontally. And I think I want them a little bit wider. So I think it was 1.8. Let's try that. And then I'm just going to delete these two. Align right. I'm going to select these 3. Align top and distribute vertically. No, distribute horizontally. Haha. Okay, so now we're going to group those and we're going to duplicate them. And I'm going to move them down. All right. I'm going to zoom in so I can see better. Alrighty. So right about there-ish. Now I'm going to select everything and just center horizontally is what I want. Now I'm going to ungroup these. And we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to just select this one, hold my shift key, select the square, and weld it. And move it out of my way. And weld again. And weld again. If you see right here, it's not exactly, but I think that'll be fine. And again, right here, it'll be fine. You won't notice that on your page. And we're going to scroll down and do the same thing to the bottom. I'm going to ungroup. No, I didn't ungroup. Oh, I grouped them. Let's ungroup. Now let's ungroup again. Now we're going to hold the shift key down, select our tab and our page. I'm going to align left and weld. And again, move that out of my way. Select my tab and weld. Oh, good grief. Alright, so now we've got our 3 bottom tabs, our 3 top tabs, and our 10 dividers. So I'm going to zoom all the way out because I want these to come up here, out of my way, and then I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to just kind of stick them down here so I can see all of them. 3, 4 and 5. Alright, so I just went ahead and just kind of laid them out here so that I can see them. And now, what I want to do is I want to... How do I want to go about this? Oh, I think I already have some up here. Maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Let's see. And no, I do not. Oh, I do have some. Let's just try background. Okay, and these are not the ones I want. So let's go over here to upload. I do have some. Cancel. Let's go to shapes. Okay, and then we want to go to, actually let's duplicate this. I'm going to make all of these print and cut. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to click on the pattern. And I have these patterns already uploaded, so I'm going to go ahead and upload some more. Upload. We're going to come over here to pattern. We're going to browse. Oops. And I don't remember which ones I have, so let's open this one. And then we're going to select, so I went ahead and named it, and then we're going to click this one. Should I do both? I don't know if that'll work. We'll see. Fall flowers. Upload. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's change this one, see if this works. Click the right thing and that would be helpful. Yes, so there we go. Yay! And I don't know why it's taking forever. So what I've noticed is when you go to the filter, can I do both? But there's no like my patterns. I don't know what this means. Oh, look, I've never really done this, so. Oh, okay. I think it was at 60. That looks good right there. So we will leave that alone. Oh, okay, so I see. So if you want it bigger, okay. Okay, okay. So let's try 50. 50 looks good. Okay, so we're gonna click out of there. All right, so we are going to use the ones that we already have uploaded. Pattern. Okay, so on these, I kind of want to come over here and edit the pattern. So I want them more condensed. Do I want them more condensed? Or do I want them bigger? You know, not bigger. I don't want them that small. Let's see what 50 looks like. Let's go back to 65. But I think we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone on that one. Let's see what this one. Look, I have no idea. I'm like, ooh, look, you can play with this. Okay, I think we're just going to leave that alone for now. Okay, so I've got, those are the ones I have. These are the ones I can use. I think this one is... Okay, guys, so I need one more pattern, but I'm not sure which one I want. So let's start with this. Let's go over here. I'm going to kind of lay this out. So I'm kind of looking at what my tabs are and like which ones I'm in the most and yada, yada, yada. So let's take this one and put it up here. And then... my next actions, my cups, my projects. So I've got okay, and then for this one I think I want we're gonna upload another one. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit here and see what we got. So we've got 1, 2. All right, so we're going to select all of those and align top. We're going to do that for this row too. Align top. And we're going to zoom in. So we're going to select that and align left. And we're going to select that and make it white. And then we're going to select it and flatten it. And then we're going to move to the next one. Make it white. And flatten. So that's all we're going to do right now is basically go through here, make sure everything's lined up, turn the divider white, and flatten them. So align left. I just did this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to go over here and find it and change the color up here to white. Select it all and flatten. And the same thing over here. Make it white. Yeah. Where's that white? Okay. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, guys, is because I want over here. So basically, I want this part of my divider to have an image on it, so that whenever I'm going through it, this one right there, it will be a little more opaque. I'm going to put this on Vellum paper, but I want my tab not to be this. If you just want your tab to be whatever, the character was in the world, I'm going to bring this different. So let's say you wanted to care about that. You just compare it, go to Cricut, and then your pattern, and select. We'll use this black because, so see here, your tab would be black with whatever, or when you have a flower, and let you edit it. So I'm going with that. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. So I want my tab to be the Vellum paper and not an image, if that makes sense. So line left, line bottom, and then flatten. And this is the only way I could figure out how to do this, based on my old thing. Make that white. Alright, so with those done, so I think I do want to make these. I think these I'm just going to cut, and these I actually want to make into a pattern. I think, I don't know. So let's upload. I think I want to use this one here just like dots, and I think I'm going to put it something like this. I think. I'm going to go with that. Okay, open. Upload. I think I'm going to do all this thing. So I need another box. Hello. Okay, so I've got my laminated dividers. Got my paper trimmer and my cutting mat. Don't judge my cutting mat. It's well loved. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me move my trash can so it's easier to my trash can under my desk. But I'm going to move it beside my desk so I can throw stuff in there more easily. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take, and I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of in the dark because if I turn on my other light, there's a big glare. Not that there's not a glare now, but whatever. So there's a super duper 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 duper. This probably isn't the best one. This laminator actually laminated really, really close to the edges. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, is that better? I think so. But yeah, it laminated super close to the edges. So all I'm going to do right now is just trim off some of this excess that is on here. And I'm actually going to flip this around because I don't know. Let me see if I can zoom in on my. Again, my paper trimmer is super well loved. So let me zoom. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. But, let's see, is it going to focus? Where am I? I don't know if it's going to focus. On my paper trimmer, do you see that little line there where my nail is in? That is exactly where the blade heads onto the paper. So, this is the scoring blade, and this is the cutting blade. Let me zoom you back out. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scoring blade. And sorry if my head gets in the way because oh, this has to be on. I gotta see. And I need glasses. Apparently seeing things. Tiny details is hard. Alright, so I'm just going to move the paper. And that looks like it's good. Where hopefully, nope, that looks good. So I don't know. Cut it on my ugly cutting mat. Where are we? Oh, there we are. So, yeah, that looks super good. So, we're just going to trim these up really, really close. So probably the easier way is to, let's see if I can show you guys this. Oh, wrong way. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. So if you can see, if I can get something to point to it. Let's use this weeding tool thing. So if you can see the edge of this little divot here, and the edge of this, that looks like a good place, right about there-ish. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, right about there-ish. Looks like a good place to like, I don't even know if any of that was even in frame. But yeah, right about there, where I can line up the edge of that paper to to the edge of this little divot. Looks like a good place to cut. We'll do that. And then on this piece here, we gotta be careful not to, with this cap. So we'll put this right here. Move it out of the way. We'll stop there, lift it up. And voila. And then we'll take our scissors and just cut. And cut. And we could probably go down a smidge further on that. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Oh no, I might have went too far. I went just a smidge too far, but I think it might be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Alright, so that is what we are going to do. Alright, well, I'm going to move this. And I'm going to basically take this and this. And I'm going to attempt, I'm not very good at this, so this little doohickey here. I'm going to, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's zoom away. Alright, so we're zoomed. So I'm going to basically take this little, I don't know if you can see that. Is my camera focusing? Am I moving too much? This little blade here, it rotates. So it makes cutting this easier. So we're just going to take this. And wow, this sounded like a great idea. I don't like it. So we're going to use the scissors. And that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm just going to do that again. I used to have some, and I lost them. There's some really skinny, I think they were called detail scissors. I'm not sure. Like it had a super pointy edge to it, like into it. And I can't find them. I mean, so I lost mine and I can't find any to replace them with, which is really sad. And I think that's good right there. It's, again, not perfect, but it's fine. Alright guys, so I've got my tabs all cut out. For these, okay, so for these, this one in particular, I am going to use my, oh, sorry, I wasn't in frame. I'm going to grab my planner, and I'm going to grab, what am I going to grab? Probably just this, I think. Sorry. This pretty, I don't even know what it's called, dashboard thingy. Because of the tab, well, actually no. I can still do this with my planner punch. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking. That's what the problem is. Because of where the tab is, actually, even if it was a top tab, you could still cut it in here, or punch it in here. Let me double check this to see how. Let's get just a plain piece of paper so it's not blinding everybody. Yeah, so let's see here. So, yeah, it'll be perfect. Okay. Alright, let's put that back. Alright, so all I'm going to do is take my punch. I'm going to line it up. So I have found, and I've actually marked my punch. Can you see it? Can I get it right? Yeah, you can see it there. You can see where I marked my punch. But basically, how I know I'm getting it in the right spot is, do you see right there? Can you see it? Did you know if you can see it? I feel like I should get the camera down and like do it from a different angle. In fact, that's what I think I'm going to do. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I think you can see it good there. So if I'm cutting insert, or if I'm punching inserts, what I do is I kind of lift this part up here and see where that little indentation is on the punch. I basically lift it up just a little bit and let it catch on that little indentation. So whenever I'm cutting my half letters, I know that if I am, I mean, I don't have to be perfect there, but if I'm good enough, that all my inserts will be punched exactly the same, if that makes sense. But I always catch it on that little groove there. So even like right now, I don't know if y'all can see that little groove. So I wanted to show you guys that. Did I just punch that wrong? Oh my god, I just punched that wrong. Are you kidding me right now? No. No. I mean, I guess I could punch this one wrong. It'll be fine. 9 to 1 odds I'll never notice that again. I mean, I might notice it, but probably not. Who are we kidding? So see if, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little less, like the back side is a little, what's the word? Not as colorful. Words are hard. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so that's what I wanted to show you guys. And I will be back to put these in my planner. Alright guys, so I've got all my dividers punched and ready to go inside my planner. Alright, so let's go. And this is I love the ones that are in here. However, as you can see here, some of them are coming apart. Because what I did with those, was I printed them. I did what I did. Well, I kind of did what I did today. So I designed them in Design Space, like I did today in this video. But before I cut them with the Cricut, I laminated them. Then I ran them through the Cricut. So if you notice, I mean, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Like there's no, like when I did that, it cut into the seal of the laminate. And so, do you see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. See how the laminate is coming apart, even on the top here, too. So yeah, that was no bueno. That was no bueno. But I do love, let's see, look at how pretty these are when they're put in the planner behind paper. Like you can still kind of see what's back there, but so pretty. I love it. And then that's, so yeah, and like these really, so the difference between these was like even the part that looks kind of white, this was like a light blue. It was like a solid background image, whereas to like this was a clear background image, so it'll show through more, if that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. I don't know what all these sticky notes are. Interesting. Stick one right there for now. I mean, hello, so pretty. Another sticky note. I do need to redo this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Good. I think I'm going to leave it for now because honestly, all of this is driving me crazy. So, better to stop that craziness right now. Budget stickers. Alright. Again. so these are the ones that I messed up. One. Oh, I'm going to probably have to read it. I don't know. But you can see, like when it's actually in the planner, I think you can see it better how this is more of a faded and this is a little bit more vibrant. And this yellow, I wasn't sure about this yellow, but I think I love it. Okay, so now, because I do want to make new dashboards for my planner, so I think, where's the one? This one? No. I thought there was one that had like a little bit of a I think I'm gonna stick this in here for a moment because I do want to update this dashboard situation, maybe even make a new one of these. I do want to update this too. I was thinking this, and I don't really use the sticky notes, so I may just get rid of them. And look, that's what you got to be careful of. I glued a hair underneath the sticky notes. That's gross. But I think I want to do, let's pull this out. I think I want to do it in this color here. Because I think that'll look really pretty with my new, yes, I'm petting it, my new cover. So I think I'll make some new dashboards here in a minute. Alright. Alright guys, that is it. I will stop yanking these things out and probably annoying the crap out of you guys. But that is it. That is my new dividers, my new DIY dividers with this beautiful printed image on it with the clear tab. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I didn't bore you to death.